This JTS Mortgage Minute is brought to you by JTS & Company Mortgage Professionals.
And good morning, everyone. Thanks for being with us on this Tuesday. Joining me, of course, is Jeff with JTS Mortgage. Welcome, Jeff.
Well, good morning. Yes.
Yeah, good to have you as always.
You.
So last week we touched on what a reverse mortgage is and how it's a great way to get money for retirement. But now this week we're going to talk about what are the requirements for a reverse mortgage, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm really excited about the reverse mortgage program. I really love it. It's a great option for seniors to consider. It's not, based on each person's individual circumstance, it can really be a great tool for accessing equity and providing some tax-free income into the home. I sat down with a couple last week that looking ready to retire, but just not really able to do that just yet. They're able to use the home they have that they owe very little on. They're going to be able to do a reverse mortgage, provide that extra income that's going to let them go ahead and move into their retirement years. So it's really a great product, great vehicle to be utilized. But some of the requirements are, obviously be age 62. In some cases, you may have one of you is age 62 and one is not. Maybe say it's 58 or 55 or something like that. You can still do a reverse mortgage under the non-borrowing spouse scenario, and the spouse is still protected just as if they were age 62. So that's a great new feature that's been around now for about a year or so. On top of that, you have to have sufficient equity in the home, and you have to have the ability to repay your taxes and insurance and not be late on any derogatory debt or federal debt or anything like that. So the qualifications are a lot less strenuous than, say, than a traditional mortgage might be.
So typically, how much can someone get in cash from a reverse mortgage?
Well, there's a lot of ways to set up the reverse mortgage. Sometimes we can set up where they take out a lump sum, and it's based on a percentage, based on their age, the amount of equity they do have in the home, what the house appraises. For a lot of factors will go in to determine it. But in round numbers, you're looking 50 to 60% typically is what of the value of the home. So let's say the home was worth $200,000, then you're looking anywhere from $100,000 to $120,000 that you could access to pay off the existing mortgage. Provide a lump sum. But again, you may not take it all out in cash. You may set up a line of credit that's got a real good growth rate on it, very strong growth rate on it right now. Or you might set up to where you provide some monthly income coming into the house each and every month. Or you could do a combination of all three. So it's really a neat feature, can really be structured to your individual needs, depending on what your goals are. If it's to pay off debt, pay off the mortgage, provide some additional income, or have a credit line that you can draw on later down the line if you needed to.
Well, last week you mentioned that the most common reverse mortgage is through the FHA. But once someone has all the requirements, what if they did not buy their present house with an FHA mortgage? Can they still apply for a reverse mortgage?
Yeah, of course. You don't have to have a FHA mortgage to do that. Reverse mortgage stands on its own, just like any other mortgage would. I mean, even if you were doing a conventional loan and wanted to refinance for whatever reason to an FHA, you can do that at any point in time. So there's no restriction on that. It's a new loan, so the underwriting and under the FHA program stands on its own.
Wow, all right. So great information again, Jeff. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. And also want to remind the viewers out there that if within the last weeks of this episode, that you can view it on the JTS and Company's Facebook page. Sorry, last week's episode. If you missed it, that's what I'm trying to say. You can view it on their Facebook page. And for more information, call 662-329-9090. You can visit jtscompany.com for more info, and you can pre-qualify by texting JTS at 48421. So again, Jeff, thanks for being with us.
Glad to be here.
Always a pleasure to have you, and until next time.
Thank you so much.
All right.